Video, I'm going to show you how to make a graph on your computer using Google Sheets. And then we require you to print these things, so we'll get to that. Open up Google Sheets and put in your data in here. So this data here is for the bowling ball lab, the position time data for the bowling ball. These are the times and these are the positions, okay? Now you might have more positions, that's fine. And don't use my data, use your own data. Okay, so let's select the data and we're going to make a graph. But they don't call it a graph on Google Sheets, they call it a chart. So we're going to go here, and good, it gave us kind of like garbage. Okay, so here's what we do. We don't want line chart, we want points. And if you look here, okay, yeah, it's suggesting a scatter plot, but you can also find it down here. I'm used to clicking it down here. This is still garbage. What they've done is they put the data on the y-axis and they've put nothing on the x-axis. So let's fix that. In fact, you can just get rid of everything. Just get rid of everything. Let's go to x-axis and we want to put our times. And over here, my times are on the A column. So we'll put that there. For the y-axis, they call that series. And we're going to put our positions, which is the B column. Cool, and that looks a lot better. Now we want to show what those are. Now we don't want to just put the data points. We want to show what those axes are, and so we're going to label them. So we go to Customize. Let's go to Chart and Axis Titles. Yeah, we'll start with the vertical axis and we'll put Position. And then we'll go to Horizontal and we'll put this is Time. Cool. Good. Let's draw our line of best fit now. So we're almost there. I'm going to close that. To draw the line of best fit, we go to Series, and we're looking for what is called a trend line. So we click that. And in this lab, the bowling ball lab, we have a position time graph, right? So on a position time graph, the slope of this line is equal to the velocity, the average velocity. So we're going to go down here to label, and we're going to have it show the equation. So this is the slope-intercept form of the line, the equation. Y equals 2.17x minus 5.93. In this lab, we don't care about the y-intercept. We just care about that slope. Okay, so this is the slope. Cool, so the whole point here is to figure out what the slope is. It's right here. But let's go ahead and write that in somewhere. You could make a text box, but I don't really do that most of the time. I'm going to go back to Chart and Axis Titles, and I'm just going to make it a title. And I'm going to start by saying the slope on this graph equals the velocity. And okay, it looks like I can't enter, so I'm going to go to Chart Subtitle. And I'm going to say that the velocity equals 2.17 meters per second. Yeah, we could say to the right. I'm going to leave it like that. Ask your teacher specifically what they want, what they want you to write on this thing. This should be a lowercase v. Cool. And that's it. Almost. Let's go here to the three dots, and we can actually move it to its own sheet, and so we can print it. Okay, so where can you print it? File, print. Okay, that's not bad. Something like that. There's a lot more ways you can customize it, but I'm going to leave this video short and just say that's kind of what we're looking for. Make sure you have your axes labeled. Leave your equation on there and tell us the meaning, like what's the meaning of the slope, or what are we trying to find and what's the meaning of all this. So in this lab, that's what we do. That's it.